This episode is brought to you by Antennas Direct, makers of the toughest antennas in the universe. Hi, and welcome to the Man Cave Cinema Rant. My name is John Zananos, and this is episode 66. Sorry about that. Episode 66 of the Man Cave Cinema Rant. And on this episode of the Rant, I won't be ranting. What I will be talking about is what's that word? Shameless self-promotion. That's it. Just like all the stars and all the people hawking stuff on late night TV or just on TV shows and news media things. I'm going to be hawking my own stuff. But first, I just want to say one thing. Ever since, let's just say, not only do I love home theater and I love the whole cord cutting thing and helping people cut the cord, getting rid of cable, helping them put up an antenna on their house, selling them an antenna, and getting them on their way, I also got it back into retro gaming. My son and I have had an Atari 2600 now for several years, but last year the joysticks died on us and we haven't touched it in a while. And then I decided to get them fixed and get some new ones and got that done. And we started playing again. And I realized I had a whole bunch of duplicates and triplicates laying around that I thought, you know what? I have a store. I'm selling antennas and stuff. Why don't I just start selling some retro games and see how that goes? And it's actually been going pretty good. It's been actually a lot of fun. And honestly, it's not just so much selling them and trying to make money because I am out of work. But the fun is going out, going to flea markets, going to thrift stores, looking around just to find this stuff. Just to give you a really a long story short type of thing. My son, who's 15, who has autism, on a regular basis, he loves to go to thrift stores every day because he collects VHS tapes, and they're tapes from when he was younger. Steven, yeah. I'm doing my video. Can you give me 5 more minutes?
I have to do the blue light rule.
Okay, give me 5 minutes, okay? That was him. Anyway, so like clockwork, he has to go to thrift stores every day at 3 o'clock so he can go looking for those Wiggles VHS tapes, Barney, what have you, and then once he collects them, he creates his own videos and posts them online. Now, before I got into this retro gaming, it was just tedious and tiring to take him to all this stuff. My wife and I go in shifts taking him. I usually take him on the weekends. She takes him during the week. Today, my wife's working, so I had to take him to 2 places. But now with the retro gaming thing, it's actually exciting to go now because I can leave him alone. So he is 15 and he does want to be like a big kid. Plus, he flirts with all the girls that work there. But anyways, that's a different story. I look for Atari stuff or, anything retro that I can get my hands on, fix up, and sell. It's made things a lot simpler. When he tells me, Daddy, can you take me to the thrift store? I'm like, sure, let's go. Let's check it out. And so that part of it has been really exciting. And it's been helpful in, to sort of cement the father-son type of thingy. So anyways, yeah, I've been having a blast. I'm now buying games that I've never had or owned as a kid, and I'm looking forward to getting. I'm buying games that I can resell to people so they can enjoy the same fun that I'm having. I mean, there's a ton of us Gen Xers out there, even the younger crowd. Well, not super young, but I mean, people in their early 30s are getting into this retro gaming thing. It's just because the simplicity of the games and the lack of in-your-face, super-duper perfect photorealistic graphics, it brings you back to the era of arcades where it was all you had to do was just get a high score. That's it. And not have to play through a story. Like, an Atari game like Phoenix or Demon Attack, you sit down for 20 minutes. Not even that, 10 minutes. You blast your brains out, you feel better, and that's it, it's done. You can't do that with a modern game. 10 minutes, forget it. 10 minutes, you don't even crack one level, let alone, or one checkpoint, let alone anything else. So that's why I'm really enjoying that. Like right now, the Atari 2600 Solaris, I'm like totally hooked on it. It's so much fun. Such a great little game. You know what? And for the late in the game, Oh, and another thing, I love the whole Atari folklore and urban myths and everything else that go along with it, including the stuff in the landfill in Arizona, I think it was. Just fascinating stuff. It's cool. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I'm going to be adding a lot more retro gaming stuff, maybe some reviews, maybe some hints or stuff, and what have you, just fun stuff. Anyways, I'm John Zanos. This is a Man Case and Rant. Take care.